Crumbs and Convos podcast. How's it going, Dan?
What's up, Dave?
These are the first words we're saying to each other today, Dan.
That's it? But yeah,
well, I'm just saying, like, we haven't, I guess we texted, but,
Yeah,
normally we talk before we hit record. We just went live.
most of my conversations are through text, so I feel like that's a lot of talking.
It's like talking to you, yeah. So how's it going, Dan?
Pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, pretty good. I made a bread type thing, and it made me think of you. I made a pizza bagel, and I got a real nice dough.
I saw your video. It looked nice.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't like, it's interesting because I didn't really position it originally as like keto, even though it is workable in a keto diet. And then I realized that this is like the best dough I've ever made that works on keto. And I was like, dang, this actually could be a keto dough with how good the dough came out. Like, the dough is great. I would use that for everything.
Have you made regular dough? Have you made like a pizza dough?
I've made a stromboli. I've made pizza. Okay. Yeah, usually it goes pretty well.
So those
I made what's it called? Cinnamon roll dough. That's always good too.
So the cottage cheese, the bagel bites, that dough, feels like regular dough.
It's like chewy. It's got like a chew. It's got like a bagel chew. It's kind of crazy. Like, I think I accidentally mastered bagels on keto, but they're a little high carb count. Like a little bit. Like they're a little bit over the edge. Not really. People would do it. So like, if you were to make a full-size bagel, you'd probably be about 9 carbs. That's not bad if it tastes exactly like a real bagel, though, which is normally 30 carbs.
Okay, I was going to say, off the top of your head, you know how much a regular bagel is?
It's like 30 to 40 carbs, I would think. I'm guessing. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up right now. How many carbs in a bagel? A bagel. 48 grams.
Okay.
So, like, we're not messing around. I think it would be like a 10-carb bagel max, and it's, like, New York style. Good. I wonder if I boiled it, if that would be... I don't know. I'm shocked at how good it came out. Is the moral of the story.
You should open a cottage bakery of keto bagels.
Dude, keto cottage cheese bagels. That's not bad. Dan's onto something there. Someone did comment, Dan, and they were giving you a hard time on the Spotify. Because we have some viewers on the Spotify. I guess they're listeners.
It might... Spotify hates me.
No, well, they were just like... It's not going to sound mean when I tell you it. It's not going to sound mean. The true comment could be considered mean, but here's how I'll say it. They said they were a little surprised that you didn't know what gluten was if you want to open a bread factory.
Well, I don't want to open a bread factory.
Yeah, exactly. See, they're just dumb.
Okay, but to just...
Although I'm misquoting them, so I don't know if we can go.
I'm nervous now because I don't know if I want to go look. I get a lot of hate on Spotify.
Wait, can you see comments on Spotify?
I think you can, right?
I thought they were just for us. Maybe they are public. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You might be right. They might be.
I listen to... So I'll listen to podcasts. A lot of times I just do it on YouTube because they always talk about something and then you have to see it. So then like I'm like, I want to see what they're talking about. So then I'll just play it on there. But if I'm walking my dog, I'll download it on Spotify. So I feel like I've seen comments before. But yeah, the other thing is, so I decided to start baking. I've only been baking since Thanksgiving time. I guess you have time to learn gluten, but I'm just learning how to make bread. Like I've never baked in my life. My baking before I started baking bread was just I'll make a box cake with pop, like cola.
Well, and I'll say this too, like, have you ever made just like you said, a pizza dough or a stromboli dough or a cinnamon roll dough or something like that? Like, you should try that because it's miles easier than sourdough. You are literally starting on the diamond trail at the ski slope.
I'm telling you.
You skipped right over the bunny slope.
When we get off of here, I'm attempting, I believe, as long as my starter, I fed it almost 9 hours ago, so it's right at peak. I'm going to attempt pretzels. I think. Okay. So I've been nervous to do pretzels for a while. So it's one thing I was wanting to try. So I think I'm going to do it today. But we'll see. I have 3 loaves going right now. I got to shape them when we get done here, too. So...
Well, I went and I saved those pizza bagels. My only complaint on the pizza bagels is they needed, honestly, the way they came out, what I should have done, once they were done, maybe, I don't know how I could have done it, slice them in half. And then, because they were so thick, there wasn't enough sauce and cheese per the bagel. Like, or I could have just added double the sauce. Because it was just like a little bit sauceless.
Like regular bagel bites, they're halved, right? They're cut in half, right?
Yeah, they are cut in half. So I didn't do that, but that's all right.
The size of those bagels that you made, how big were they compared to like a bagel bite? Were they about the same? They're bigger, right?
Oh, 3 times the size. Yeah, it was like 3 times the size.
Okay.
So they were pretty big. I mean, I can show you. I'll have Tina bring them out. Because I've got some. So I tried today. Like I was like, what happens if I reheat them? And I reheat them in the microwave, which is like the worst way to reheat them.
Air fry. You got to reheat an air fryer.
That's what I was thinking. That would be awesome. But like I had to go drop off my daughter, and I was on the way out the door. I'm like, dang, I never ate lunch. I'm hungry. And so I just took 2 of them, put them in the microwave on a plate, and heated them up for 40 seconds. And dude, they were still pretty good. Like chewy, a little too chewy.
Yeah.
You know, a little too chewy from the microwave, but
I probably would.
They're still like really good. Like, guys, I have a cooking channel. It's called Cooking with Dave. Check it out and cook that recipe because it was really good. Mm-hmm.
It looked good. I think the next ones do in the air fryer, reheat them. Usually,
yeah, I've got a few left.
Okay, my go-to reheating is 360, 300. I've on my air fryer, but 360 degrees seems to be the perfect reheat thing. And my pizza, like if I reheat pizza, I'll eat cold pizza. But if I do take the time to reheat it, it's 10 times better. I mean, not 10 times better, but it's tastes like it's brand new. So,
that's good. I am excited about your bread. Do you have them sold, or you're making them for yourself?
Yeah, I sold two last weekend. I decided I didn't know. I put out a I guess a flyer on my Facebook Marketplace, and a lot of people do like pre-orders and stuff. I've tried that a few times, but no one's responded to me. So I just decided I was gonna make bread and then just say I have it for sale. And someone bought 2 loaves for me. Oh yeah, that looks good.
So wait, hold on, get it to focus a little bit. But yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks good, right? And then if you look at the dough itself, I'll just bite it.
See, how is it cold? See,
pretty good, actually. It's like cold pizza.
Good.
Look at it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It's a really good recipe. Highly recommend. All right, go on. What were you saying?
So I posted on there. I decided to make 4 loaves, and one person bought. They bought 2 loaves for me. Just for my Facebook Marketplace ad. So I was very nervous.
Is it people you knew or not?
I didn't know them. It was my first time.
Did they know you?
No. At least they didn't. They came to my house. They came to my house and picked it up.
You know what's cool? There's been like these guys on TikTok and stuff going viral buying food off people's Facebook pages. Like buying random food people are selling on Facebook Marketplace. And those videos have been going viral lately, which is good for you.
I've seen...
I need to eat some more of this. Stand by.
Yeah. Oh, you're not going to eat it on camera? But am I supposed to keep talking? I don't know. I still don't know what gluten is, though. Just if this makes it in there. I'm not sure if he'll edit this part out. But I still don't know. Did you hear that?
Good. It's really good. Yeah, I know you still don't know what gluten is. It's like...
I guess I could Google
it. It's like wheat.
It's wheat.
It's wheat, right?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time that someone
I'm pretty
talks
sure
about
it's just wheat.
Every time I hear anyone talk about gluten, I think of that from the Kardashians, Scott Disick, the Lord Scott Disick. And he goes, "Is gluten like?" Well, I can't. It's in my head, but I don't even know what gluten is. It's like it was like a meme or something.
Gluten is a group of proteins found in wheat, barley, rye, and triticale. I don't know what that last word is. But yeah, it's wheat. It's basically wheat.
All right. Well, okay.
So, definitely this is not a gluten-free thing that I'm eating. I was like researching all the different diets, like the popular diets. The one I was curious about was low FODMAP. Have you heard of low FODMAP?
No, I've heard of Lord Farcraft.
Lord Farquaad
Whatever
from Shrek?
Yeah.
Okay. Low FODMAP. It is a temporary 3-step eating plan designed to manage symptoms of IBS.
Okay. Hey.
Such as bloating, gas, or abdominal pain.
I feel like
So,
what?
here, I'll the ones I was looking into. Keto, carnivore. Low calorie. It's not really a diet. It's just whatever. DASH, which is low sodium, which is what I should be on, probably.
Oh.
Paleo, vegan. Are they diet or they're dietary choices, I guess you'd say? Vegetarian, low FODMAP, gluten-free, Whole 30.
No,
What's Whole 30?
It's like, I think, superfoods or something. I've heard of it before.
Yeah.
Most of those,
there's
except
Whole
for
30.
the Lord Farcraft is the only one I haven't heard of before.
Pescatarian.
That's, you just eat fish, right? Or you... I've heard of that.
And that's the ones I've been looking into.
Those are the most
popular
popular ones? Because I feel like those are...
Yeah, those are the most popular ones I found. What do you
Listen-
think? Is there more popular ones?
No, I don't know. They're just the same ones that have always been around, except for the like keto used to be low carb or Atkins, right? That's essentially the same thing, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah.
something different. And then
There might be some new one I don't know of. Guys, let us know in the comments. Is there some new diet we should be studying?
from that list,
always
which
interesting.
one are you most interested in?
Well, keto is probably the one I talk most about. Carnivore, I think, is kind of cool. As far as which one I prefer, that's a tougher question. Probably low calorie is my prefer. You know what? There's intermittent fasting, but that's not really a diet. That's just like a window of eating. So I wouldn't call that a diet. That's just like...
You're busy. You're just busy. Mm-hmm. You can't eat right now because
Yeah.
you're busy.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think it's all very interesting. I was doing a bunch of research on it. I don't know why.
I
Dan,
did.
I don't.
I tried vegan for a month because I went to
Really?
the doc. Like this is 5-6 years ago, maybe 7 or 8. My doctor told me that my doctor tried to tell me I should do vegan. So I
Really?
looked into it and I went down the rabbit hole watching some documentaries on Netflix. I'm like, that doesn't seem so bad. So I tried it and I did well for like a month and then it was just too much.
So vegan is that it's like vegetarian but more strict?
Yeah, it's like no animal products, like no
Yeah.
cheese, no
Yeah.
no nothing. I found myself
So I
eating
couldn't
a
have
lot
just
of
had that bite of pizza bagel.
No.
Dan's like just eating Twizzlers all day.
I don't even
Actually, I
know
think
if
those
those are
have
vegan.
horse hooves in them.
I don't know if those are vegan.
Yeah, probably not.
I know like sweet chili Doritos. I don't know if the research is, they might have changed the recipe, but sweet chili Doritos were the purple bag. Those were vegan.
Okay.
I started eating a lot of junk food like that. I was like, oh well, let me find this. And I was eating like I just got an air fryer and I didn't know what to do with an air fryer, so I was like buying vegan like frozen chicken nuggets. And so
Yeah. Well, so what's in a vegan frozen? You know what? I would say chicken nuggets is the one thing I wouldn't even try to eat if I decided to go vegan. It's like, nah, I'm just not gonna go for chicken nugget. I'm gonna just do a freaking tater tot. That's what I would do.
well,
Forget the chicken nuggets.
I had
I'll
some
just do
tater
tater
tots.
tots.
Those are pretty good.
You had some?
I
I
just made
did
tater tots the
something.
other day.
I did something I don't know if you've done, but I bought groceries at a new store, and I don't know if you have one. Have you ever heard of Sprouts?
I've heard of it. I don't have one anywhere near me.
Okay. Like, here's an example of a little snacky snack I got. Coconut rolls
Well, that sounds pretty good.
made with real coconut milk. Crispy coconut snack with a touch of sweetness. And they're pretty good. Like, what I like about them is I can have like 4 or 5 and they kind of satiate the sweet tooth. But 4 or 5 of them is like 70 calories.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So it's not bad. And they're decent size too. I'll show you. They also, and so this was when I went really off the handle today. They also have re-released coconut Dr. Pepper. Coconut Diet Dr. Pepper.
I don't know if I tried that one.
I had the coconut Dr. Pepper with the coconut rolls, and that was just, too
Is
much
there-
coconut.
Is there like a hole in there you can use it as a straw, like Twizzler?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
I feel like I could eat that whole bag. How many ounces is that?
That is...
Could eat that.
3 ounces. 3.5
Oh, I
ounces.
could eat all that probably.
I could too, but you kind of can't, flavor-wise. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that's, like, a little rich to the point where, like, after you have, like, 4 or 5, you don't want any more of them.
Does it have a lot of dietary fiber in it?
That's a good question.
Because that would stop me.
0.
Oh, okay.
0. It's not healthy by any means. Don't get me wrong. It's not healthy.
But it's good.
I was just looking for a sweet thing that I could have that wouldn't be too caloric. Like, I kind of get the same, like, dessert has happened feeling as I would from, like, a candy bar, and it's a lot better than that. That's kind of more what I was looking for than anything. But what I also, and I didn't even go there, I just Instacarted, okay? Because, you know, it's 2026, baby. So I just Instacarted this stuff. And they had, the reason I did it was I needed star anise, I believe it's called. Star anise. It's a kind of spice. Because I was making a specialized Korean crock pot chuck roast. And so I put star anise in it and cinnamon and a bunch of other interesting ingredients. It actually came out very tasty. Look for that video soon.
I was going to say, is this going to be a video?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a video. It's really good. It's worth trying if you like chuck roast, pot roast kind of thing.
Is this
the whole concept? What? Go ahead.
I was going to say, is the star, what is it? The star crust?
Star anise.
Star anise. Is that a integral ingredient for it?
Like I think you'd be fine without it. It's literally just sold in the spice aisle, though. But the only spice aisle I could find that had it was Sprouts. But I really don't think it's important. I think it's... I wanted to do it right. Anyways.
That's why I never try, like, a lot of new stuff is because you always have to have all these... you have to have all these brand new ingredients all the time. If you don't have, like, a huge assortment of ingredients, you're like, I'm not making that. It'll end up... The first time I ever tried to make a lasagna, it was like $75 because I didn't have anything. I had to go buy all this stuff for it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, Italian seasoning. Yeah. Dan's like, this is adding up. $2 a spice. Yeah, no, it does. Okay, so anyways, I was like, I had to buy this, and I was like, well, I'm going to Instacart it. Let me see what else is popular. So I asked AI, I said, what are the popular things that people talk about at Sprouts? Like, what are the things people... there's, like, always that one thing. People, like, go to Publix for the pub sub, right? Mm-hmm. Or the chicken tenders. People go to Aldi's for the brownie lava cake, right? There's always that one thing that people like at a certain place, And so I was like, what's the thing at Sprouts? And it was saying that everyone likes the marinated skirt steak and the marinated chicken thighs.
Ooh,
so that's like... Now, the marinated chicken thighs are shawarma. So it's like shawarma chicken thighs. So it tastes like, if you ever go to like, is that Greek food? I don't know what kind of food that is. Yeah, either way. So I was like, I'm going to order the chicken thighs. I'm going to order the skirt steak. And Tina was working. And the skirt steak was like it wasn't chimichurri marinated, but it was marinated in something delicious. They both were very delicious. But Tina was working that day, and she comes home, and I've got a fresh marinated skirt steak cooked, fresh marinated chicken thighs. She's like, wow. I was like, enjoy, baby. Oh, and I also got the other thing they sell, which is the Sprouts broccoli and cheddar soup, which is popular. So I had all 3 ready for her after work. She was pretty excited. And they were all good. I can recommend all 3 of those items from Sprouts.
So it's like all pre-made stuff? Like
well, no, they were like, it was raw chicken and raw steak.
Okay, so it's just their okay.
It's like, just marinated. I had to cook it
because we don't have like my grill. We don't have a place like Publix with like pub sub. We don't have a grocery store that has. Well, I guess maybe they are. They're just not. I wouldn't like go out of my way to go get one of those. It's like, oh, okay, I'll get this.
Well, so here's the question, Dan. What are your big grocery stores?
We have Meijer. Which is like Walmart.
How do you spell Meijer?
Meijer, I think. Meijer.
Okay.
And they have
J?
Yeah, there's a J in there. M-E. Okay. Did you see it?
Yeah, I found it.
It's like a Walmart, and we have Walmart, and then there's... So I guess they might have some like stuff. I don't know. They don't have... I'm gonna
ask AI. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, okay. That'd be good. They have some
biggest Midwest grocery store supercenter chain. I mean, that's the biggest one. I don't even know if I have any of those down here. Interesting.
I can't.
There's a few things Meyer is
Meijer.
really known for. The big one everyone talks about is their produce. Widely regarded as having the best produce compared to competitors like Walmart, Target, and Kroger.
That's not. We don't have Kroger.
Beyond that is the Meijer store brand breakfast bowls. These frozen bowls at $2.99 have become a cult classic.
Never heard of
With
them.
shoppers calling them better than Jimmy Dean and better than Walmart. Fredericks by Meijer, their premium private label, is basically Meijer's answer to Kroger's private selection line, offering higher-end items from coffee pods to sauces and cheese.
They have some good sauces.
Their yuzu lemon caramels and coffee pod flavors are very popular. And they also are known for their 10 for 10 deals.
Oh yeah, 10 for 10. It's like you get, they have a big list of stuff and you can get 10. You usually get it for $1 a piece, or sometimes it's $5. It's $1 off if you get 5. And it's a pretty good deal.
Okay. What's your other grocery store?
It's called Strack and Van Til. Strax.
Huh?
Strax.
Why are they so hard to spell over in the Midwest?
Well,
How do you spell that?
Strax. Stracks. It was two people's names, Strack and then Van Tils.
Yeah.
And then they were VANTILS. Van Til. Strack and Van Tils.
Strax Van. So tiles. Tiles?
No, there's no E in there, but TILS.
Okay. And now we're talking. Strax and Van Til's fried chicken is the answer.
It is pretty good. It's pretty good. Their chicken's pretty good. Their fried chicken.
All right. That's, okay.
But that's like...
Customers literally call it the best fried chicken ever.
That's a stretch there. It's pretty good. It's good for the price. Because
it's considered Indiana comfort food, a must-have for graduation parties in the region and on Christmas Eve.
Pretty sure I got my graduation chicken from there. I'm pretty sure.
Christmas Eve, the Shreveville store sells 10,000 pieces of chicken.
Shreveville. That's a big store.
10,000 pieces, Dan. 10,000 on Christmas Eve.
I went over. My mom's cousin has a party. She lives over in Shreveville. Or it's St. John, same area. And the last time I was over there for Christmas, it was New Year's, like the weekend between. They had a big old 100 pieces of Strax chicken for that. It's a good bit. I don't know what the prices are anymore.
If I visit you, you're gonna take me there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could get it. It's not because we usually get Popeyes now because I like it spicy. I don't think they have a spicy version, but it's good. And I'm pretty sure that's where we got our graduation. There is a place right down the street. It's a gas station that has chicken there, and it's pretty good.
I think we need to make this a bit of a trend. Your family comes to town. You're like, oh, they're coming to town. I got to take them to the fancy restaurant and spend $300. Like, screw that. Take them to the grocery store and figure out what the hot grocery store item is, because then they can get it for how much is their chicken? $8?
Yeah, you get a lot. That's why it used to be when I was growing up. We never got KFC because it was expensive. But if we got fried chicken, my mom went and got it from there. And now we don't have KFC anymore. But my mom would my stepdad would go get KFC because that's what he wanted. But if my mom was getting it, she got Strax chicken. I'm pretty sure my grandmother's funeral we had Strax chicken. That's the go-to place. That's the go-to.
Oh my gosh.
It's if you're having a get together, it's chicken from. It's good. It's pretty good. But
the other thing it mentions, Dan, is their prepared potato salad.
Oh,
have you ever had that?
Yes,
the premium prepared potato salad, one of the oldest recipes in the store.
They have old-fashioned potato salad. Their potato salad is really good. I used to buy it all the time when I first started grilling and stuff. That was we need some sides, so I didn't know how to do sides. So I would go there to buy sides, or this is so sad. If I wanted a baked potato, I didn't have a baked potato, I'd go to Wendy's and get a baked potato. If I was having a steak and I didn't have the potato.
Tina does that all the time, Dan. All the time, Tina rolls into the house with a baked potato from Wendy's. I'm like, what'd you do? She's like, I got a baked potato. She loves baked potatoes.
This is before, now I would make potato salad or pasta salad, but I mean, I would if I went there, I would get some. It's good. They have it depends on your. I prefer a mustard potato salad.
Okay, I don't love a mustard potato salad.
Really?
I'm not a big I like mustard, but in moderation, in heavy moderation. Here they're prepared seafood. Customers can bring fresh seafood to the counter and have it breaded, grilled, or baked with seasonings. Did you hear that, Dan?
I was going to mention that too, because that's what I was asking about
You
your.
can bring them like from home, or you bring them from the aisle.
They have the fish department, and you go over there and you pick out your fish. This is a big thing during Lent, like on Fridays. You just call up there and you can just order a ton of fish, and they'll fry it up for you, and then you get the sides. You can get like the fried okra, fried zucchini, fried mushrooms, hush puppies, like a fish dinner. And it used to be like, again, I don't really go there anymore, so I don't know what it is now, but it used to be like a super cheap meal.
It says Fridays are always busy behind the seafood counter.
You could call in and get your order ready. That was a big thing we did. And then I would do steamed or baked too. Like if I was going, I would go there and you could they even have fish laid out, like the cooler section. You can just buy it there, or you could just grab it and take it up there, and they'll prepare it for you. You just go do your shopping.
The final thing they mentioned, Dan. The final thing they mentioned is chocolate iced donuts.
They're donut. Okay, so we don't have a bakery in town. Our bakery closed down and turned into like a martial arts studio. And then that closed down.
That'd be good for you, like, because you want to become a ninja, you said.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing bread right now. Like, I don't know if I could do all that.
I can't be a ninja right now, Dave. After I'm done with the bread, I'll become
I get
a
what
ninja.
You're saying.
Okay, one thing at a time.
I was thinking you meant like a baker, like do it at a bakery. It's the one thing but their donuts are pretty good, but they come from the bigger Stracks down the street in Hobart, I think. They get them delivered to there. Like, we just don't have, like, we the bakery was Maryland's Bakery. It was so good. I think it was what it was called. But something like that. I don't know why it closed down. It closed down. It was a bummer, because it was a place before from here. I moved away and I would visit here, and my aunt would take me to that bakery. It was so good. And then we moved here, and then I don't know when it closed down, but it was a bummer. They have really good donuts. But if you want a donut now, you can't go to Dunkin' Donuts. You got to go to Stracks. Double chocolate.
But you said Stracks are pretty good donuts.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I like them. They're good. Okay. They do the trick.
That's something. I'd like to make a real donut, not a keto donut, like a real donut, just to kind of see how it would come out. I feel like I could, but at the same time, like, I'm not a huge donut guy. Like, it's very low on my tier of like sweets. And I love sweets. I'm a sweet tooth, but donuts don't even really tempt me when people but especially Dunkin' Donuts, which I really don't think are good.
No, they used to be good. They're not good anymore. They were great.
Well, they took donuts out of their name. You saw that, right?
Yeah, because I don't even think because they used to make them there.
They're just called Dunkin'.
Yeah, right. And then they don't even make the donut. They're like frozen, right? And they just bring them in there.
Yeah.
They used to be fresh.
Yeah, they're not as good anymore. Me and my brother went to a bagel shop. I don't think I told you this. When I was up in Connecticut, and like they was past their open time, but they weren't open. They said, we're waiting on the bagels. And the minute they said that, I was like, so where are you getting the bagels from? And they a truck rolls up, and they start taking the bagels out, and they're big trays of bagels uncovered that were traveling in the truck uncovered. And like they just put them on the ground and went and like pulled them all out, put them on the ground outside, like on the concrete, and then started grabbing and bringing them inside. I'm like, let's like maybe get a different bagel.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
That's so the person that did the pickup for me the other day, a lot of the people I see on like TikToks and stuff when they're doing their micro bakeries, they have like these nice tables and shelves and stuff where they have wheel out things to put their stuff on, and people do porch pickups and stuff. And I don't have a porch in my front of my house. It's just like a stoop, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I can't just like do I meet this person, bring it like, or do I just set it outside? But I'm like, what am I setting on? Like, I have nothing to set it on. I'm like, I can't set it on the ground. So
you were delivering your bread.
Well,
you were delivering the bread.
Well, she came to pick it up, and I told her when she got here I would just run it out to her. So I ran it out to her instead. But I was like kind of thinking about what is
that because it wasn't? Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, just because I didn't have the other person that came was a person I used to work with. So like when she came, it was like no big, like I just took it out to her. But I was like, what happens if someone doesn't want to?
Did she like give you a review or something? Did you make her eat it so you could watch her?
No, no, no.
Like,
I didn't
just
do
be
that.
like, I want to watch you enjoy this.
She said
Eat it
she
in
would.
front of me.
No, she said she's actually she was the first person that ordered that I didn't know, and she bought a classic and then she bought one of the everything bagel seasoning ones I do, and so when I was
Okay.
making the bread, I was like I got to try to make two loaves in one bowl again because I tried that before and I had trouble with it. I'm like I'm gonna try it again. So when I did it again, cannot I cannot eyeball like what to do like to make more than one dough. So I measured it out, and then my measure was off. Like one of them baked, and to just get to the point, it was small. It was kind of small. It looked really small. So I was like, I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, here, just to make it not uncomfortable. I was very nervous about meeting someone to take the bread from me. So I just like, here's an extra loaf of bread that you can give to someone that you know, or just freeze it. And she said, oh great, because she said she was taking the bread on a trip. She was going to Florida. She was going to Florida with it. So I don't know. So hopefully
Yeah, we don't have sourdough bread here. You got to import it from Ohio
Maybe.
or Indiana or wherever.
So
Listen, I think all the audience, guys, all of us, let Dan know how proud we are of him that he saw this through to the point where he now has bread sales. I want bread sales next week too, Dan. We need a weekly bread sale report.
I hope. Well, I was hoping because that was gonna be that I was saving this for my food news segment because I'm very very.
This
lacking.
is food news. Let's talk it.
I don't have much. A lot of the food news I didn't. I get a lot of. Well, most of my food news is from TikToks, and I've not been on TikTok a lot this week. When I was on TikTok, it was all everything was for 420. There was a bunch of stuff for 420, and the only thing that I saw that wasn't 420 was during this week at Applebee's. You have to spend $40, and then you get like 20 boneless wings or something. There's some kind of deal at Applebee's. But I was gonna use. Did I tell you I'm making 2 loaves today? I sold 2 more loaves of bread to someone I did know though, but that's okay.
Look at that.
I know.
Guys, look up Dan on which Facebook do they have to search?
I do have a Bear Dough Bakery on Facebook. I have to get more active on there. I've watched some TikToks, and a lot of the TikToks I have been watching was just people talking about their mic because it's very hard to figure out how to get people like it's not. I just assumed it would just be easy. You just like post up like, oh, you want bread? I have bread, and they're like, oh, it's so easy. Everyone just flocks for me to bread. They're like, oh, the first time I posted on my Instagram stories, everyone wanted bread. And I do. To be fair, I do have people that want bread, but it's people that I can't legally sell it to them. So I.
Well, hold on. That is a barrier that is overcomeable, is it not?
Of selling to outside of Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't you just need a commercial kitchen?
Yeah, but I mean,
but you don't actually need to have a commercial kitchen. Like you can just pay someone. I looked into this. Have you looked into this? Like you can get a commercial kitchen that's not a real kitchen.
I have looked. Yes, there's because I've had other ideas before. This isn't like my first attempt at wanting to do something. At one point, we've talked about it briefly. I was very big into like hot dogs. I would have loved to have like a hot dog cart and hot dog stand and like just something like that. And then I was looking into commercial kitchens like that. And there's workarounds, I guess. Like you could talk to churches. Churches usually have a commercial kitchen, and that's just kind of maybe eventually because you could get. But okay, at the same point. So if the way I'm doing it now, you either do you're commercial, or you're under the cottage food law. You can't do both. I can't like just do commercial today and do cottage food tomorrow. That's the point. Like I guess. And the other thing is I'm not ready. I'm not ready for any of that kind of stuff either. Like the last week before I got humbled making my bread when I had a big old dough disaster, I was already like, oh, I should.
They call it a disaster.
Yeah, disaster. I was like, oh, I'm ready for. I was gonna sign up for like a craft show, thinking I could just show up there with like 10 loaves of bread and that'd be good. And I'm not ready for that stuff. Like you
can use a co-packer to produce the bread for him, but then they had to make it. What?
I'm making the bread. If I'm not making the bread, I'm not. I gotta.
Yeah, what's the point? Hold
I can't
on,
trust
I'm trying to figure this out for you, Dan.
bread. Well, they might know gluten, so they'd probably be more experienced than me anyway. But it doesn't have that charm. Every time I talk to like ChatGPT or Gemini about my bread, they always tell me that, because I'm like, this doesn't look right. That's not right. And they're like, that's what people want. They want that like artesian look, the feel for it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll do it.
How far are you from Indianapolis?
Like 3 hours. When I was looking into this, before I got into the bread, because it started with, because I enjoy cooking or whatever, and I was wanting to do I thought about doing like a meal prep for like my brother. I had my brother in mind, of people who like work. Not that my brother made steaks yesterday. He will cook, but like he works 16-hour days. I wouldn't want to cook on my day, like my free time. So, like a lot of the people he works there.
What's your town again?
Portage.
What's your town again?
I don't know why I said it like that. Portage. P-O-R-T.
Portage. So it says it's not as painful as it sounds. If he goes with a place that like rents you the spot, you have to show up 1 or 2 days a week with your ingredients, bake a big batch of bread. So you actually have to go there, but you bake it in the commercial kitchen. So there's one in Indianapolis that's $200 a year.
That's
which
so
is not
far.
bad.
It's so far.
Well, no. I mean, if you found one in your town, I'm saying.
Okay.
It says the closest to Portage is Nana Claire's Kitchen in Valparaiso.
Valparaiso.
How far is that?
20 minutes. I know where that place is, because that's the one I've looked at before, too. There is another one that is like almost, I think it's all full. It's basically, it's like a food court. They have all these different foods there. When I was like researching and like looking into it in November, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I want to go try it out. There's like a pizza place, a wing place. I think there was like Indian food there. I can't remember the name of it right now. But
so with a commercial kitchen, do you bring your own like bowl and all that crap, or you just bring the ingredients?
I'm not 100% sure. I think you have to bring everything. I'm not, but I don't really know, to be honest.
I bet you don't.
What is it?
Nana's Kitchen?
The Nana's Kitchen. I've driven by that place before, because I've looked into this a few times over, the course of 10 plus years. And that place always comes up, and that's just getting the nerve to go up there and try to see what's going on and try to
Nana's Kitchen is $24 an hour.
$24 an hour?
24. Yeah, how many loaves of bread can you bake in an hour? You'd have to be able to make a lot to make it worth it.
Well, you would have to.
Let's say you go for 5 hours, right?
But like,
could you
if
make
I have
20
to
loaves?
make everything there, it's gonna take me. I started. Right now, it's 4:37. I mixed my dough at 7:00 this morning, and I'm still like, when we get done, I think it's time to shape it, and then it's got a cold proof for like up to 12. You could do like 8 to 24 hours, depending on. But I need to bake it, because I have to drop it off tomorrow at like 9:00 in the morning. So I can't sit there all day. So if I could show up and bake the bread, I could just bake it here. I think it's just my biggest.
I don't know. I don't think it's viable.
The biggest, the home thing is
viable. You need to be selling like a ton.
But you could do a ton out of your house. It's just, where do you, like, it's week 2 also in the same.
You just gotta sell it in Indiana.
Right, but yeah. It's just like, I just assumed in my head it was gonna be easy. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, like I thought there'd be like a marketplace.
Well, what if you could be like a bread smuggler? Maybe you need to make a marketplace.
I don't have time. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. I'm not you, Dave. I can't do 100 projects. I couldn't even keep up with the food news this week. I do have to tell you the one thing I was going to use as my defense. As I saw this awesome TikTok of a a guy that I just assumed he was on death row, and then death row, whenever you watch a movie or something, someone gets their last meal. And in Texas, they do not have a last meal anymore. They got rid of it in
What?
They got rid of it in 2011.
Why?
Because some guy ordered a bunch of stuff, just a mountain of stuff, and then said, "Oh, never mind, I'm not hungry." So they didn't even like give him any kind of stipend or anything.
So he wasted it.
He wasted it. So because he did that, they took it away from everyone. And in Texas, if you on death row and your last meal is whatever they're serving in the what do you call it? I guess that's not the mess hall there, is it? What would you call it there? Whatever it is, that's it. You get no custom
jail
meal.
cell thingy. I don't know.
So that made me want to curious about what other places do people actually get last meals anywhere anymore, and they do. I guess there's 27 states that still do capital punishment, and they just highlighted a couple. Florida, you have a $40 limit and they have to be local sourcing. So if they can get pub subs probably, as long as there's a Publix near them. And
I might get a pub sub. Would
it be a hot pub sub or a cold pub sub?
It'd
you said before you wanted
I would probably it's my last meal, but it'd be cold by the time it got to me is the problem.
The one thing is if you
I don't know.
The only the one that was pretty weird, I guess, is Louisiana. The prison warden historically has the last meal. Joined the condemned inmate. Yeah, the warden joins you with your last meal. Like, how awkward is that to sit there? The warden's got to be cold, right?
I don't really want to be the warden. Yeah, I think seem like I'd want to do that.
If you're the warden, you probably want to be the warden, though, right? I don't want to be a warden, but if you're the warden, warden wants to be a warden. That's just just sitting there with the guy in his last meal. I wouldn't want to be the prisoner because they probably make you do it, right? But that was that was my defense for food news this week.
Yeah, what made you decide? So you're giving us food news from 15 years ago. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't know that either, though. That is news, though. That is new news.
It is news. Yeah, it is news. Yeah,
that was my defense.
It's funny too because I'm listening to a book and I feel like he's the guy who Lloyd was in jail in Texas on death row, but I could be wrong. There was some news about Taco Bell. They dropped Zab's Chicken Ranch Nacho Fries. Have you heard of this?
Yes. I think I had that on my list. I think I had that on my list last week.
Okay. See,
but I don't know if I said it, though. It's like fast food every week. And then I can never remember every week it's Taco Bell.
It is always fast food, yeah.
And then last week, I didn't even give the one I wanted to give that I forgot about was a Krispy Kreme had it was a donut that was coming out just for a few days, and it was like a strawberry one. It sounded delicious.
Well, I just found some food news that's a little concerning. Cantaloupe recall hits Florida. I just had cantaloupe the other day.
How are you feeling? You feel okay?
The FDA recalled 8,300 cartons of cantaloupes from Ayako Farms due to salmonella. And Florida is one of the 4 states affected, along with California, New York, and Pennsylvania. I feel like I would have been sick by now.
What is it?
Right?
Probably. When did you have it?
Like 4 days ago.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You have to.
Did you see Papa Murphy's launched a Detroit-style pizza?
Really? Do you have Papa Murphy's by you?
I did in North Carolina, not here.
Yeah.
Dude, you're Detroit. You said that's your favorite style of pizza.
That I do. That is Little Caesars Detroit style. Even Jet's Pizza is very good on Detroit style.
So how far is Papa Murphy's from you? This seems like something you could try for us.
I think the closest one I don't even know if it's still. It's probably an hour away. I think it's in South Bend.
Oh gosh.
I'm not traveling.
Let me see if there's any near me. It's not something I seek out. Maybe there is one near me. Hold on. Let me look at the map here.
We used to have them all over the place here. I used to work for Blockbuster Video. I've mentioned it, but we had a franchisee. We had a franchise, and my franchise owner split up. They used to have those big, gigantic Blockbusters, and they towards the early 2000s they went to the small before they closed. They went to smaller stores and they cut ours in half and they put Papa Murphy's in all of them.
Ah, okay.
It's pretty good.
Well, there is one on my way to Disney, and I am going to Disney tomorrow. So
you gonna stop and get it? They have
I've
garlic
been to Disney in like a month. Yeah,
you haven't been?
So I'm excited. I don't think so.
I was
the last time I went to Disney.
I saw Papa Murphy's
March, sometime in March.
I was watching one of Carrie's videos, and I saw Papa Murphy's. But I think I don't even.
Did I tell you that on my way to? I took a road trip. I don't remember where I went. Oh, Mike's house. I went to my friend Mike's house. Your friend Mike. Our acquaintance Mike went to his house. A human we know named Mike. And on the way, I saw Little Caesars, and I was like, I want some crazy bread. Ooh. And so I got off the highway literally just to get some crazy bread.
Was it good?
And I'll be honest, it didn't really do much for me.
It's not as good as
I was like,
I don't know what they do to stuff anymore. Nothing tastes like it used to.
It's like not as tangy or something. Like something was just like a little bit off about it. Yeah. It was closer to an Olive Garden breadstick than a crazy bread to me, which was weird.
Good. That would be pretty good. But yeah, but it doesn't taste the same. That's why I'm nervous. I haven't been to a Pizza Hut in so long. I don't know if I want to, because I just want to remember Pizza Hut the way it was for me. I don't want to change my mind.
Dude, you gotta, next time you come down here, we'll go to the sit-down lunch buffet at Pizza Hut.
We had one, and I used to go every Monday with a buddy. We used to go there every Monday and have the pizza buffet. It was amazing, but we don't have any.
That sounds kind of good. I don't know. To me, I'm like, I feel like there's this age you hit, I guess, where you're like, do I want to hit the Pizza Hut buffet and get the cold pizza? Or do I want to just pay the money and buy the exact pizza I want?
Yeah, that sounds...
From Pizza Hut. And to me, like, generally, I'm like, I think I just want to buy the pizza.
I agree.
Not just, like, have the old, cold pizza, as it were.
I don't know the last time I actually went to a buffet. Like, I used to go to the pizza buffet a lot, Chinese buffets. I used to love Chinese buffets. The pizza.
I'm trying to think. I went to Golden Corral with Dante in South Carolina. There was like this event, Dante.
Oh, yeah.
And we did Golden Corral as part of the event, but that was like the first time. It had to be like 5 years ago. Yeah, probably 5 years ago.
I used to go to the casino.
Yeah,
they would have buffets.
There's a Chinese buffet that kind of like opened up. And I've always wanted to try it, but like I didn't get around to it when it first opened up. And then I went and looked at the reviews because I was trying to find a restaurant. I'm like, hey, maybe I could try the Chinese buffet. It's got like 2 stars. Oh, really? Everyone in the comments like, I got salmonella here.
Really?
I was puking for days after I ate here. Yeah. So, and then they got like, what's it called? Like the food inspector guy came and like shut them down.
Really?
So no. Yeah,
I wouldn't.
So I don't think I'm ever gonna go there. Is the moral of the story?
Honestly, I don't even know if ours still has it. But
yeah.
All right.
I don't know. What else? So what else you got in your news? Nothing.
I think that was it. I was gonna say.
Do you have
sourdough.
anything in the comments? Did you check the comments for last week?
I did have some of that ready. There was a lot of Hazel. Was a big star.
What'd they say?
Everyone was looking for Hazel.
Oh, yeah, Hazel.
I haven't seen... Did you kick Hazel out?
She's outside today.
She's outside? She just runs around outside?
Yeah, she goes in and out. We have a big fenced-in backyard that she can't get out of, so she spends half her time out there.
Would she try to if she could?
Yeah, in our old house, she used to escape because we had like a fence with holes in it. This one doesn't have holes. This is like a solid plastic fence.
There was tons. Someone said fiber is trending right now because we were talking about protein. Fiber, and I'm not doing very good. I'm not doing very good on fiber. I never know what to make for fiber. Just eating.
Well, just get some of those. What are those? Mission low carb tortillas. They crank a ton of fiber into those to help fix their net carb number. So like one of those Mission low carb tortillas is like 15 grams of fiber or something like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So just like if you're gonna have a tortilla, buy those instead. Little life hack, folks.
Nice.
Life hack.
That's a good idea. Here's Lynn's. She catches her own salmon. Since they
who does?
Here's Lynn.
Okay.
She lives. We live by the ocean.
She catches her own salmon like she's fishing for him.
Yeah, she says we catch our own salmon since we live by the ocean. That's farm raised, and wild salmon will have a different texture.
Do you know the song "Cake by the Ocean" has nothing to do with cake?
Really?
By the ocean. Yeah. Fun fact.
We need. It's a bunch of hazel stuff. We need more hazel.
Okay, so they're going to be disappointed this week with so little Hazel. I'm sorry, guys.
Um,
Oh well.
Jay Holstein, they agreed that the salmon did not look good. So I watched that video. I couldn't tell if the salmon
okay, that's good.
I couldn't tell. I thought you might have been wussing out, but I wasn't there to actually touch it.
I might have been wussing out. I don't know. I was totally wussing out.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know if I was totally wussing out, but like, yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, this is.
I don't know.
Rolling with Stones, Chick-fil-A has a chicken pimento sandwich, and that's where in my head I was thinking about that. I know
now do.
It says they some often has one. I'm not sure if they. I don't know if it's always on the menu.
It might be like a seasonal thing, or maybe it could be locale based as well.
I feel like because I've seen I was when we were talking about it last week, I couldn't remember where I'd seen pimento someplace before, and that it was just Chick-fil-A. And now I can vision.
Did you try? You were supposed to make you some pimento. Did you do it?
No, I did not do it. Dave, Dave, you know how much bread I've been making.
I want some pimento. What did we decide it has in it? I wonder if I have the stuff for it.
Cheese. I forgot. I was gonna look it up yet. It's cheese and then pimento peppers. I should have.
Well, yes, that would be the thing I don't have is the pimento peppers.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try.
That's what I would need to buy.
Maybe I'll try it this week.
Yeah.
Because what did I have? I didn't like today. So last week I made like a chuck roast, I think, and then today I'm making another chuck roast. That's why when your chuck roast video was out,
I miss when chuck roast was cheap.
Yeah.
Like I used to be able to get a chuck roast, like a big 3-pounder for like $13. I went and got this one, $32.
I was just gonna say the one I put in the crock pot today, it was $25 for it's like 2.8
that's a lot of money.
2.5 or 2.8 pounds. I can't remember exactly the weight on it. It sounds like dang, that's expensive.
That's more than like just going out to eat.
Yeah.
$25. So you gotta like actually be good at leftovers. It's getting to that point where you need to be good at leftovers.
Oh, I'm great at leftovers. I'm amazing. I did have the other day. I pre-made bread, and then I didn't sell a loaf, and so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make a sandwich. So I made a chicken breast sandwich, just chicken lunch meat. And then I've been making boring stuff. I freaked out when I tried to make that bread and I had such a disaster that I just didn't know what to do. So I just kept on practicing, just keep on making a loaf. I started heating up my water. I wasn't heating up my water, so making stuff take a lot longer. So now I'm heating up my water and trying to get it between.
How hot? Like scorching hot?
I do between 80 and 85 degrees is what I've been trying to get it to. So that's supposed to help it. And trying to do those tricks to trying to perfect making a loaf of bread, I guess.
I did a little like cooking sprint the last couple days. I was trying to be nice to Tina because she's been working a lot of hours and all in a row is the problem. So I made her dinner like every night. And
that's nice.
One night I made the surf and turf steak and shrimp.
Oh, nice. How'd you
do the shrimp? So I did the shrimp in some oil with garlic and a little bit of lime juice.
Oh, that sounds good.
And pepper and salt. And did I do any seasoning? I don't even know if I did any seasoning beyond that. Just basic, right? Basic.
Mm-hmm.
But it was weird because like I got them at the Publix store, and they were in that like open fish counter. You know, like there's like the open display case with ice with all the fish in it.
Yeah.
And so I got it home and like, man, this stinks like fish.
No.
And I was like, I might be bad because I've poisoned her by accident with shrimp before, so I didn't want to do that again. And so I was like trying to figure it out, and ChatGPT told me to wash it. And if the fish smell goes away, because, you know, shrimp's supposed to smell like ocean, not fish. So when I washed the shrimp, though, it totally stopped smelling like fish.
Oh, okay.
So I think it had picked up, like, permeated fish scent from all the other fish in the counter. It wasn't actually a fishy-smelling shrimp, basically.
That's nice. You said steak? You had steak with it?
I just had steak. I don't really
didn't
like
have
fish
shrimp.
that much. I had one piece of shrimp to make sure it was okay. It was good, but I'm
Okay.
not a huge fan. But yeah, I just had steak. It was good. I had a lot of steak this week. And then I made a pork tenderloin last night. No, 2 nights ago. And on that, I put just a little bit of brown sugar, salt, pepper, paprika. And it was good.
You cook it in the oven?
145. Yeah. I seared it first to get the brown sugar to stick, but then, oven once to 145.
Nice. That sounds
And it was
pretty
good. I've been cooking a lot.
See,
So
I made just I made like the same stuff I told you about like 2 weeks ago, I think. I did taco rice again. I made the KFC bowl again. It's just kind of repeat stuff. The KFC bowl this time I did a pepper gravy instead of just brown gravy. It was 10 times better, but it's reheating stuff. It was just all reheating.
Really?
Stuff. Yeah,
I don't like brown gravy. I like a pepper gravy.
Yeah, the pepper was really good. But it was just a packet. I was just kind of busy. I was supposed to do ham again.
You didn't. You wait. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, you made a packet of gravy.
Yeah.
Instead of just making it from scratch.
Yeah.
You do know how easy it is to make gravy, yes?
I had the packet already I already had the packet in the cupboard in the cabinet.
All right.
And so I was like,
Gravy is just like a little bit of flour and butter and milk.
Yes, I know.
And 5 minutes. And you have gravy.
I understand. It sounds ridiculous because I love making biscuits and gravy. It's like, well, I want to try now that I do actually bake something. I want to try to make my own biscuits. I've never made my own biscuits, but I do enjoy making my own gravy.
You've never made your own biscuits, Dan?
I just started baking in November. Like before that, no baking ever. Like it was all just box stuff.
Well, I'll say this. I was excited when you said you love making biscuits and gravy because I was like, dude, Dan might have like some sick, delicious biscuit recipe. And then you kind of let me down by saying you've never made biscuits.
I've never made biscuits.
How can you love making biscuits and gravy if you don't make biscuit and you use packet gravy?
No, I made I made the gravy. I made the gravy. Because when I was before I didn't. I just maybe probably during COVID is when I actually started making gravy. Before that, I would buy either a packet or like the canned country gravy. And it's like you don't get any gravy. It's like a ton of gravy. I mean, the amount that the price you pay for the gravy is not worth it. So I was like, I'm making it, and I like. I mean, I'm not that it's.
Yeah.
I like making it. So I was gonna make it, and then I was just like, I got this packet right here. I don't remember which day it was. It was just kind of like, I've been a zombie because I've been baking overnight. Sometimes I've been staying up super late baking. I felt like I haven't slept. So I've just been doing like baking. And I tried to get back on the schedule today, so I was up early to bake. But then, so now I'm gonna do pretzels tonight. But then that's gonna be like 5 or 6 hours to wait on them. So
5 or 6 hours.
So that, you like make the dough and then you have to let it. It says to let it set on. It has to like set out for 4 to 6 hours. So. Or it says you can put it in
what time is it there?
It's almost 5 right now. I've just been
4 to 6 hours. So you're gonna eat pretzels at midnight?
Well, I'm not. No, I don't know. It says the other thing is to say put it in the fridge overnight. So I might try that. Like I was practicing. I've been working on.
Yeah, maybe that's what I would do. If I was you, I would make the dough sometime this evening and then just throw it in the fridge and cook it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I've been trying to make a sourdough cookie, chocolate chip cookie. So I enjoyed my chocolate chip cookies, but I wanted to make them sourdough, and I just can't seem to make them as good as the regular ones I make. So I've just been constantly making cookies. And they're just not. I took a break because I was getting sick of cookies. So, which is weird to say.
I never get sick of cookies. The problem I have with cookies is just in their nature, the fact that they're like 500 calories in a freaking cookie, and they're like, it's so easy to eat like 12 of them.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, I just ate 12 billion calories.
Oh my god,
yeah, I don't know. I can't do too much of that, even though I'd love to. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, that's the show, guys. This is Crumbs and Convos, where me and Dan hang out and chat about food, and I give Dan a hard time. And that's just how it rolls. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. End.